Good morning. Let me have a sip. You know, voice a little tired. I don't feel like turning on my camera. But I am going to talk to you. I want to talk to you. First off, I hope you all had a good night. I haven't really slept. I've been busy. I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm not a therapist. I'm not a negotiator. I am just a man that has had my fair share of trials and tribulations. Sorry, I'm sending out the link. As you already can tell by the title, this is no joke. Because I am luckily, I'm good. I am fine. This has nothing to do with me. I'm just tired. Good morning, Victor, and good morning, Darren. Good morning, anyone who's coming on into the chat. I do a good job. And we need to have the said discussion with you all about this issue. Peace to you also. Listen, I told y'all a lot of people that are coming to these channels are hurt, mentally damaged, coming from said traumas, coming from talking points. This is the crossing road to where the predators and the preys all mingle together. And I see that, and people take it as, BMT, you are just picking on people. I am not. What's going on, Romy? What's going on, Underrated Darkness? Y'all need to understand, man. Any and everything is on this social media box, phone. And I tell y'all need to guard yourselves. Y'all need to actually think with better sound judgment. Just because it sparkles glitter and gold doesn't mean it's full gold. Y'all, I spent the later of tonight literally trying to help a man get back into his home and literally get back over $7,000. All from that of the guys of talking to and dealing with a woman. Granted, he had a relationship. It wasn't an ideal relationship. It wasn't what he supposedly thought it was, but guess what? It was his life. And the problem that I'm seeing is a lot of men, thank you, Underrated. I need to talk to a lot of these men and these women. Because I'm seeing that a lot of these people are taking this YouTube as its real life. This is the end all be all, that this is a representation of people's lives. It is not. You don't know what I'm wearing or doing on the other side of the screen. You don't know what goes on behind closed doors. You don't know what happens when somebody turns off this screen. Now, it could have gone a lot worse for these two. But luckily, I knew one of them and they had enough sense to call me. And I literally sat down with them, a mediator, and a lawyer, and one cop, all on a conference call. And we got it handled. We will not be handling out any of the party members' names. We will not be giving out any information. That has all been taken care of. And literally, the money has been returned. Fellas, let me talk to you first. Let me address y'all. Go get some actual help. Don't be coming on YouTube thinking that it's the end all be all by hearing what you want to hear rather than actually getting the actual clinical help you need. Don't think because there's a woman with a soft-spoken voice on the other line or email that literally she's your go-to saving goddess that you need to run to. Have y'all not learned anything from Cleo? Have y'all not learned anything from the last woman or women that have done things on here? Y'all time and time again keep walking into these things. And I cannot for the life of me understand why. You don't know these women on these channels. You don't know what they do or go on behind closed doors. Now, I can't lie. Like I told that man, this is not a black woman issue. This is your issue that you have formed. You let her woo you. You let her make you swoon and dance and literally milk with butter and honey. You went into your account and gave it to her. And all she had to do was make you feel good. You see, that's how I know a lot of men in these spaces are desperately seeking the validation of a woman to actually stroke their ego. And I said, what would make you already have a woman in your bed waiting on you, yet you rather sit at a computer screen and listen to a woman you don't even know? Y'all gotta understand, man. Y'all need to wake up. Don't think because somebody is saying what you want to hear on here that they your friend, that they're your brother, your sister. You don't know these people. Y'all are that stupid and gullible. This man almost lost everything in one night. And the quickest thing he would have to say was, what am I going to do? But see, the thing about it is, he's not the only one. He's not the only one that the Black Widow has already snagged. See, This is so big. I know. You know what the bad thing about it is? In talking to these three people, from what me, the officer, and the mediator, and the lawyer had digested, was that there are more people in this space that are literally getting into transactional discomfort and situations that it is so deep that only thing I could tell y'all right now is if y'all are doing this right now, y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop. Stop with the Cash App. Stop with the PayPals. Stop with the Super Chats. Stop with the doggone subscribing. Stop with the indoctrination. Y'all need to stop. This is dangerous and unhealthy, and I promise you, somebody is going to die. Mark my words for that. Somebody might just get. I mean, we already see people are pulling out guns. We already see that people are literally threatening people's lives, doctoring, putting out people's personal information. We see this happen in real time. When I showed that to that law enforcement officer, he said, "My God, how long has all this been going on in this space?" Because see, what me, that officer, and that lawyer saw tonight after reading those messages, oh, there's quite a few of y'all. There is quite a lot of y'all. Don't matter what group, section, gender. That one person alone racked up over $7,000 from one person. And they're not the only one. So now we are starting to understand that there are more agencies going on here, and that what we can see is that this is a dysfunctional beehive of usury and buffoonery. Y'all people need help. Y'all need help. But see, the sad thing about it is y'all keep running to these occultic types of channels. And see, when I said this thing before, everybody didn't listen. But see, I now see, after reading all those things going on, whatever happens, happens. Whatever's going to happen is going to happen. And somebody's going to get hurt. But if you notice, time and time again, I keep seeing people's personal information get dropped over and over. Information gets dropped, family members get dropped, doggone personal information gets dropped, bank accounts, mental health history, all this stuff. And you know what the police officer said? Has anybody been killed yet? As of now, BMT and all BMT Incorporated LLC under BMT, we are now legally securing our shit. We're not going to be affiliated with a lot of no. Some of y'all are too far gone. I want to talk to the content creators. You have a gift. I will not take that from y'all. I will not take that from the content creator or the people that are literally making money on YouTube. From the highest to the lowest, I'm not taking that from y'all. I'm not taking that from y'all of what y'all believe and what the merit of affiliation in which y'all walk. But I tell y'all this. You have a garnered responsibility. Because see, some of y'all know when y'all are doing and what y'all are doing to these people. You can tell. You know. After a while, some of y'all get so cocky, y'all start to brag about, look at what I am doing. Look how much money I bring, X, Y, and Z, that we, the new guys, we. And see, after a while, stuff starts happening. The slander, the attacks, the mental beratement. Do y'all know if y'all drive somebody into suicide or into some type of mental health? Y'all do know from what the lawyer told me, they can come back and sue you. You do know that, right? You do know you're in an age in which they can sue you. Y'all need to wake up from, listen, man, y'all need to stop what y'all are doing. Now, the content creator was nice enough to get back that money. Was nice enough to get back that money. But told us, and we was nothing we could say about it or do about it. The rest of the money, the rest of that person's sheep, that's fair game. And that's how I understand. I do. Y'all drop hundreds. Y'all drop 50. Y'all drop $200. Y'all put a lot of y'all money and resources into people. Y'all like to buy the books and all that stuff. And I don't stop y'all from making y'all sales and purchases and doing what you do, because this is a business. YouTube is a business. After a certain while, you start to fill out taxation forms. And yes, this is a business. But I also say to you this, please let them know that literally you're for entertainment. These prescribed prescriptions, you are not a licensed practitioner. You are not a master. You are not a teacher. Y'all are none of these things. You are a bunch of miscreant, diluted fools joined on a collateral of damaged channels. I don't give a damn on what y'all are saying. Like I can't believe. And I'm see the thing about hell, some of these content creators got OnlyFans accounts. When I say it, listen, man, this space is truly unhealthy and dangerous. Mark my words. But y'all already are trying to do it where y'all try to be meeting up and fighting and hooking up, and when it's going to take somebody to catch STD or a disease they can't get rid of, which I'm pretty sure that's already happened. It's going to take somebody dying one or two times. Oh, right. Sorry, my bad. Somebody already did die. My bad. A YouTuber already did die. But what was it? A few people were harassing that person. Right. Y'all have no chill. See, unlike for some people, I can turn off YouTube and be just fine in my life because YouTube doesn't make me. I mean, people have tried to harass me, but because of my self-esteem and I don't need drugs like some people or, mental health or validation from strangers to feel good about myself. I'm good. I feel pretty good about myself. But see, I've seen people literally have anxiety attacks on these channels because one or two or three people have come at them. Y'all gotta understand, man, this is getting crazy, man. Now, I've talked to the spouse of that person. And on put on my doggone glasses. See, I'm still wearing my cap because I've been up all night talking to fools online. He wanted me to read something. My dear brothers, it has come upon me that I am weak, that I have failed. I'd like to first start off and apologize to my lady for speaking down on her, for taking part in channels. I am sorry. I had no part in doing what I did. I was wrong for that. I was wrong for talking down on my community, my people, and my loved ones. I'm sorry for dealing with a woman that is not my woman. I was mesmerized by her and her words. I should have not taken part in those actions, and I hold myself accountable. I only hope God forgives me and my family forgive me. I promise after today to unsubscribe to those channels and to go seek proper counseling and help with the strength of my family and my friends. So I read it for you. You are free. After today, with you and your wife watching this, you unsubscribe to all these people's channels. You hear me? You unsubscribe right now. Even my channel. You don't come back to these spaces. There's a lot of other things you can go do. One thing you won't be doing, sir, and if as written down by a notary, we got to notarize for you. Ma'am, I want you to understand me. If you catch your man on any of these channels, you have the right to divorce him. You have the right to divorce him, and you take you and your child and leave him. All right now. I got your deal right here, buddy. You got one chance. Don't come back. You out. See, I'm looking a hot mess. I got my doggone thing hair up. I've been up all night. Y'all men, if you have a family, you don't need to be on here. If you have a family, you have no reason to be on any or around any of these people. If you have a family, you don't need to be here. Women, if you have a man, ain't no reason for you to be going to no male channels. And if it's a woman that doesn't have her things together, you need to unsubscribe right now. Now, I know some of y'all gonna do whatever y'all want, but I don't want to hear nothing when you get the said results like him and other men and women that have been getting. I've been noticing a lot of people that have families that have been coming to these spaces. Their families have been taking repercussional damage dealing with these dysfunctional people. That's no coincidence. If you have a family, you are not mentally sound, do not bring them around these people. If you are a man and you are weak with the flesh and you are stuck on talking about sexuality, tricking, and women and desires and submission, you need to leave these channels now. If you are a woman who has been mentally damaged, hurt, harmed, sexually abused, raped, or any type of malicious behavior, and you have not successfully healed yourself, you need to unsubscribe from these channels right now. Y'all need to go. I need to get out. Ain't no need for y'all to be here. I know y'all asking, BMT, how can you be here? I'm not part of any of these groups. I'm not part of any of these groups. Most of the people that I greatly affiliate my channels with, we're all family people. D. Darrell is a family man. Rob B, family woman. Most of us are family channels. Most of the family channel content creators, we're all starting to get together now. Because we're starting to see our talking points are far vastly different from other people. And I'm not shaming other channels, but I respect them, and they do. I do. But make sure, and I'm telling y'all right now, y'all hold yourself accountable. Because we're seeing it happen more and more. Now, I'll talk to y'all for a few minutes. I'm not going to say the names. I'm not going to, no. It is a legal matter now. Both sides have openly negotiated stop. This is a mandated thing that I myself taken upon myself from both parties. From a legal as well as a person that had a mediator there. All that was out of me. That was out of my pocket. That was out of my pocket. So guess what? I'm gonna talk my trash. That's why I don't do no pick me conversations. I don't do no echo men chamber channels. I'm not. That's why I am fine where I'm at right here. I want no part of y'all. I'm not trying to. We can conversate, we can discuss. We're cool. So long as we know that we're different. Okay? Way different. Now we can have a discussion, an appropriate discussion. I ain't gonna be alone. I got at least about 30 minutes and then I'm gone. If y'all want to have a discussion with me, I will have a discussion with y'all. But in 30 minutes, I am going to cut this off. I'm tired. To me, a lot of y'all are babes suckling. A lot of y'all talk so much about sexuality, gratification, and so much doggone temperament of issues. Y'all need help. What's going on, Brother Didero?
Hey man, how you doing this morning?
I'm tired.
You should be, man. You should be mentally exhausted. You should be dealing with issues like this. It can definitely be mentally taxing. But what I like to say, brother, and this is what I like about you, you're very persistent with helping others. And in this situation, although it was mentally taxing and tenuous and so on, you potentially save the marriage, you potentially save the person from going off the rails, and also you probably potentially affected the ability of a content creator to maybe rethink some of the stuff that she is doing that could be detrimental to others. And see, that's why, I did content on certain types of behaviors in regards to the content creator being some content creators being sociopathic in nature, because this is the type of things that people like that do. I'm not saying that this person is a sociopath, but when you literally and intentionally go out of your way to defraud people and so on, and you're making a living off of doing this, you're selling lies, you're being disingenuous, you're manipulating. You see, it takes a lot of work to coerce someone to giving you $7,000. This is not, oh, look at me, and I give you some pictures and you show a few boobs and everything, and then all of a sudden he start tricking. No, this was a continuous relationship of ongoing uh, trapping in which that person felt comfortable enough. I'm talking, constant interaction before them to drop that type of money. And see, to me, all of that in itself uh, is a big issue, because that person is not the only one. He is one of many that is probably spending money that they can't afford to spend, and even those that can spend that kind of money, they are overexerting themselves on YouTube because there's some other things going on in their life that they're not dealing with, and they're using YouTube as a tool to deter from fixing or healing from issues that are going on in their real life. And so that they're allowing this distraction, this false reality, to in some way, make them feel better about themselves, to make them feel powerful, feel like a man, make them feel wanted, needed. And men do this all the time. Men that go to strip clubs, men that seek other types of services, phone services, dating services. I mean, there are all types of mediums on cyberspace that people use because they don't want to deal, they're trying intentionally not to deal with the real issues that are going on in real life. And so I'm actually glad that person found it within themselves to give back the money. um that does sound like a step in the right direction. But when you look at it from an overall standpoint, I think the person gave the money back out of fear. It
No,
was.
it was definitely it was definitely out of. There was a lot that went in. There was a lot that went in.
Mhm.
It sounds like guilt and fear because of the fact that law enforcement was involved and so many other people were involved. But if it was just a one-on-one situation where it didn't go that far, where it was just literally, let's say the guy asked for his money back, she wouldn't have gave that money back if it just was exclusively him asking for it. She gave back the money because of all of the other parties that were involved. And so when we look at this, to be honest with you, there are a lot of situations going on where people are asking for money. I'm talking, let's look at the other side of it. BMT, you and I know just as well, and we've talked about situations. There are actual subscribers that ask for money. I mean, let's be honest. There are subscribers that are doing this to content creators. I mean, there are some subscribers that also are doing the same thing, in which they are manipulating thirsty content creators for money. I mean, if you want to be real about it, let's just be real. I mean, and then also there are content creators like this particular person who are selling services and who are, advertising this and that, who are, doing one-on-ones and so on, and they're doing the same to the subscribers. So I commend you on the work that you've done, in, as far as helping someone, and maybe this person can look at this as a eye opener to things that they're doing wrong and they need to change. To me, it's obvious this person is going through some type of depressive situation. Probably has a lot of depressive symptoms. He has some low self-esteem.
Right.
Obviously, marriage therapy and individual therapy is needed for him. Obviously, it's quite obvious. So, I just wanted to kind of throw my opinion about this assessment, because I mean, I've seen men, not necessarily on YouTube, do stuff like this, but I've seen particularly married men. I've seen married men do similar stuff like this, where they went out their way and they put their finances at risk to support a relationship or a friendship or a sugar baby, or this particular person that they were seeing, and they spent exorbitant amounts of money to have that relationship, and it literally got in the way of their marriages, and it almost led one person, I remember, to bankruptcy because they spent so much money over years. So um just wanted to point that out, brother, but I do appreciate you for doing the work that you did.
Right. Thank you so much for that. And like I said, I want you fellas to know, don't think y'all gonna be calling me when y'all now that, oh man, no, I just got called beat. No, 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 no. This is the one time. He was that one time sacrificial lamb. So now y'all know better. Just like the women, now y'all know better. This is not just for the men. This is also for the women too. This is for all of y'all in this space. Because y'all take things too far. That woman, his wife, oh, she was looking up where to find that other woman. She was looking her up really quickly. So it was going to get very violent. Y'all seem not to take things serious. I'm telling you right now, money will make some people do some things. Once you cross that line, it's hard to step back. We're joined here by Underrated Darkness, as well as Brother X of the Prophet of Rock series. What's going on? What's going on, brothers? Good morning.
Good morning to you. But I want to say this though, BMT, we know each other for a minute now.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want to say this, that us brothers, we better understand this. We need each other more than ever. And I got to say this. Sometimes us as brothers, we want to throw each other underneath the bus. But I want to commend you that you stepped in what you did and help rectify the issue. And that brother, what you helped, I'm not gonna throw him under the bus. I'm not gonna cast no stone with him and everything. I'm just, as soon as wherever I get off here, I'm just gonna say a prayer to hope that brother will get help the
Right.
necessary help that he needs, and a certain caring that he needs. That's what I want, because sometimes us as brothers, because I know for a fact that we want to cast stone at other brothers, and still, and sometimes we have to know the situation. He's going through certain that is some trouble, and we have to understand to get to the root of the problem and just be there. Because it also, I see on YouTube, I've been on these YouTube streets for a while, for a minute too, and I see quite a few brothers be throwing other brothers on the corner and don't do nothing about it. And then when they get in a certain trouble, oh, he should have come to me. Oh, it's such. I just want us to be better. I want us, if we're gonna be there for certain brothers, just be there for certain brothers. There's some that they cannot be saved. I understand that loud and clear. I'm
Right.
just sick and tired that us as brothers, we just throwing other brothers underneath the bus because we want to make other people better. And I'm just saying this, and I want people to underrated want to hear this very loud and clear. It is not good to clown another brother or anybody else out of misery because you want to feel big. That is not right, because I'm gonna tell you, it's gonna come back to bite in your ass. But I'm saying this, I BMT my brother. I'm glad that you did that, and I just want to let you know that I salute you and everything. And listen to what BMT is saying, that we have to be very careful. Even if you know there's something that's going on, let that brother or that sister know. But I'm talking to us as brothers. Let that brother know. And I want that brother, get that help, brother. Get that help. You need help. And there's nothing wrong with that. You're gonna be better. You're gonna be better. Trust me. You're gonna be better. And I fall back. Thank you very much. Appreciate you.
Always appreciate you. Underrated darkness. Always, and even I mean, you share my stuff to make sure it gets out there. I always try to come through and catch you because you drop it. Like we gotta get you on a schedule so where we can sit down and have the talk. And I wanted to show y'all. Listen, man, Nita Rell just did a call-in show for mental health, and literally for y'all, that was a free. Listen, I don't know that many therapists that give free call-in shows, man. I really don't, unless it's on TV. And then actually when they making $1 off you, he wasn't getting paid to do that. He just did it just to do it. So literally, I'm asking for a favor, brother Diderot, start scheduling some call-in shows to talk to these people, man. Like y'all can just for 3 minutes, just ask them something. Or if y'all got to, I think he has a number even set up to we can call him on the side. But there got to be a better way than jumping up on these panels and dysfunctional stuff. Also, you have underrated darkness. The underrated darkness. As long as I've known this man, so this man has literally been talking about rebuilding the family, about what we should be doing, staying on code, literally holding each other as brothers accountable. Same thing for the women, holding each other accountable, and literally um, about building, talking about how we're falling from grace. This man has been keeping it solid, and I love him for that, for doing that. We're joined here today by the one, the only, my brother, also aka the commissioner of the league, brother X. What's going on, X?
Peace, brother BMT. What's good? Brother TUG Darrell in the house. Was good with it, man.
What's up, Ed?
Peace, peace, brother. How you?
I'm good. I'm good, brother. It's been a while. Um, I'm not familiar with this particular situation, but I'm familiar with a few situations that I've seen, that I've heard of, that were similar. Um, it says a lot, man, about this media shit, man. It says a lot about it, because you got people up here scamming folks, you got people up here taking folks for a ride, and you got people flat out just fooling people off top, because there's a lot of money circulating on these media airways. I mean, there's no denying that there's a lot of money circulating. I mean, with everybody up here, there's no telling how many thousands of dollars we've raked in, over the course of time, doing this stuff. So, I'm not surprised that another brother ended up getting some money taken from him. I mean, I'm not even surprised with that. That happens here. It happens. I mean, I've seen it happen a few times. So it says a lot about this media shit, man. And how people can get sucked into it, man. Because we get on here, man, and we get to thinking that we know folks, and they're our friend, or they're our ally, or they're our spiritual advisor, or they're our whatever.
Tell
And
me,
man,
Mark.
you get people up here, man, that'll talk you out of every goddamn thing you got in your wallet, man.
Yep.
Once they suck you in, once they done sucked your ass in and got you thinking, I need to give, all a person needs to be thinking is that I need to give you money for what you do, and that's it. That's it. Once you got them thinking that, you can take anything from them. And brothers is vulnerable when it comes to females. When it comes to women, brothers are vulnerable. All right? They're vulnerable. Especially once they start sweet talking them and start beating them in the head, with that old fairy tale nonsense. It ain't hard for a brother to start, writing checks and cash apping and all this kind of nonsense. So we have to kind of be careful, man, with that stuff, man. I mean, me, I'm a frugal dude. I mean, my wife would have a hard time talking me out of 7 stacks, but that's just me.
I don't blame you, man.
My wife would have a hard time getting 7 stacks at a time, boy. That's good talking. But, some brothers are very susceptible, man, to the wiles of some of these ladies up here, man. They just are, That's just the truth.
I think one of the things about it, Brother X, and I appreciate everything you do, man. Like I said, me and X, we've been working for a while. First off, shout out to Brother Cornelius Edwards for the $10 super chat. Like I tell y'all, everything that y'all send my way, I literally put that towards. I tell y'all exactly what I'm doing. I don't even, as long y'all can look up everything. When it's gone towards equipment, mics, lights, equipment, stuff in the community. Y'all pay for that. Now, hey, what y'all endorse and put into it, that's exactly where it goes.
Yeah, I see you got that Negro XLR mic, man. That's the same mic I got.
Yup.
Same exact mic.
Yup. It works very well.
These mics are official, man. They official mics, man. They do good shit, man.
Shout out to Kuda.
Yeah, Kuda.
God damn it, man. God damn it.
Yeah, Kuda. I like DJ Kuda. Yeah, he bring a lot, bring a lot to the table too. Besides the mic.
Now the thing about it is this: all of us here, I believe, we all bring in an income. There's no need to do feel good church and scam people, and we already know how hard it is out there. We're already some well put together individuals on this channel. Everybody up here is a content creator. Everybody up here is a content creator. And we know how some people are. Some people go extremely left. Some people go extremely right. But one thing that we all can agree on, there ain't no doggone balance. Like, I'm just not seeing the balance these days. Like, I don't know where to get this bad, and I'm probably going to ask Sister Rob B, but I've never had to run to YouTube to learn how to live, be a man, or learn how to. I'm seeing that there's literally some misdaps in some of these people's lives. Like, I'm not running to. I should never be running to some random broad on YouTube to learn how to deal with my woman. The hell just happened.
That's all some people got though.
Well, I mean, listen. Then I shit.
And that's how this type of Oh, sorry. Hold on.
Twice. You coming in twice.
I'm from the other account. My phone is acting stupid.
Okay.
Okay. Can y'all hear me now? Wait.
Shut down the other one. Shut down the other one.
All right. Y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. But that's where we get this damn behavior where people are doing too much and fleecing people out of their money. Like, I need to say this to everybody that's watching. Don't give strangers on the internet money that you should be using to feed your children, that you should be using to, I don't know, protect them and have a plan to provide for them if this whole COVID-19 situation goes left. Don't, right, like $7,000 could buy you so many supplies. And shout out to you, BMT, for helping this person and also not putting their names in the title for clicks and views. Shout out to all the good brothers on the panel this morning. Good morning. But
It's good, Lady Raw.
hey,
Hey, what's up, Black Butterfly?
I'm chilling, I'm chilling. But I can't wrap my mind around this situation. First and foremost, like, you're a married man and you sneaking money out the side door to somebody else. If I if I spent X amount of money with someone else, hell, even sometimes when my little $5 and $10 super chats be popping up, if I'm watching on the TV, my husband's like, "Oh, really? We got $10." But so, yeah, that's
He sound like me.
so I can't even imagine sneaking $7,000 out of the house. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's beyond donation. That's investment. 7 stacks is investment, man.
But you gotta say, we've been hearing these stories, and not just stories. We've been hearing these things happen.
Yeah, a lot.
This basis quite a few times now.
Man, I can vouch, man. I've spoken to several content creators in which usually this is the first time, I'm gonna be honest with you. This the of that amount of money, but I've had situations where I know for a fact, and I ain't dropping no names, but I've seen situations in which content creators gave exorbitant amounts of money to subscribers. I know that to be factual. That shit goes on a lot. It goes out a lot more than what people would even think about. I know several situations in which people, because I have people that do call me, being they know I'm a therapist, and they sometimes, when they have, issues going on, they'll call me and so on, just to get a certain perspective on things. But I had situations where I know people gave money to subscribers that they didn't even know, or they may have met, and so on, this and that. Man, this shit goes on way more than what people, the behind the scenes stuff that goes on. There's several people that I know that say a whole bunch of red pill shit that I know they are nowhere near that in real life. They be the main one on panels talking about simping this and this and that, and they the biggest simps that you'll ever know of.
Wow.
I'm serious. I know certain people, and that's why I go hard on certain little sects and groups and so forth, because I know they lying, and I know they not real and genuine about the shit that they say, because I've seen I've had random emails. Matter of fact, I had random email. A guy that was married gave a shitload of money over time, not like this, but let's say 6 months or weekly, of helping somebody out that was in need of certain things. Just because, you gave her a wrench, she's in your chat all the time. She contributes, and she just milking and milk, just slowly, steadily, just milking and milking and milking money away. But he'll be the main guy, be a person on here in these manosphere streets. Oh, you shouldn't be tricking like that. You blue pill this, and I'm looking like, wow, like really? Okay.
But this is the thing. Can I ask y'all honestly? This is my honest opinion, and y'all can tell me if I'm out of pocket. But I feel nobody should ever come on YouTube needing anything from a subscriber or a content creator. This is an entertainment app. This is not GoFundMe. This ain't Charities R Us. This ain't, oh, if you can't handle your business, let me handle your business for you.
Well, I'm gonna say this: the underrated darkness. And see, I'm from this old cloth that a lot of, especially brothers, don't like. But I'm gonna say this: I don't count anybody else's money. Whatever you do is your business. But I would say this, that you do it constructively. You know what I mean? And I think that whatever it is, like BMT and Brother X and whatever it is, and they telling you what they doing, and if they choose to do it, and then their money go to great cause, go for great cause. Or I'm just saying, tell people, just be careful. You know what I'm saying? Just be careful, because there are some content creators that are doing it. You know what I'm saying? They are showing and everything. So we got to be real careful. The word certain things. I understand what you're saying, sister. I understand what I'm saying, but I have to say this, that sometimes we get so caught up, talk about people, and we want to count people's money and stuff like that. But let's not tear down the ones that are actually doing it, because if they hearing that, they gonna like, nah, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna do it. And then we have to understand too, as a content creator, we are a brand. And so wherever brand that we put out and everything, that's what we get back. So that's what I'm saying. Like, if well, I mean, when I put out good, that's what I'm gonna get good back and everything. So, and I'm saying that there are people that they feeling what we talking about, especially that we know is the eternal truth and everything. And so I'm just saying that we got to we just have to be much more warning. We just have to be much more eye opening. We just have to really, really look and see what's going on. Now, there's like quite a few brothers that are tricking and sisters, yes. But if it's majority, no. So I would say that, because I do see some brothers and some sisters, excuse me, are doing great work, and then sometimes those are the ones getting crucified and everything, and sometimes that's not work. That's why we got to be very careful. I know I can talk for me. I'm being very careful. That's why you don't see the underrated. I don't be doing that.
You're good underrated. I want to say like this, because like I don't want people to think that BMT is shaming those who are receiving.
No, I'm not saying that.
No. I know. I feel. No, I get what you're saying, because, like I said, me and the mediator, when we were going through the math and looking at some of these emails, that had to be at least about over $87,000 accrued.
Damn.
In just this year alone, between a few of these people, had to be $87,000.
Wow.
Me and the mediator sat. We did that. We did the calculators. Now we got some good calculators over here.
Dang, that's enough to start a business.
That's
Right.
what I was thinking. Shit, that's
So I'm like, hold up, bro.
More than one.
I want y'all to know. Listen, BMT ain't stopping y'all holy Trinity Church or whatever things y'all got going on out here. I ain't stopping you. But I want you to understand this. Like, they came down on goddamn Backpage and all that other stuff. When goddamn you knock on the right one's door, be prepared when they knock back.
Exactly. And back to
Somebody's
basics,
always gonna knock back. I'm just saying.
right. And back to basics made a good point. We are brands, but people shouldn't beg or run scams on people. And you have to be really careful as a brand that you are not looked at as someone that is easily hoodwinked and bamboozled. Because I'm sorry, if I send you $7,000 right now, if God puts it on my heart to send it to you because you're in a bad way, you're not going to call me in 3 weeks and be like, "Can I get $7,000 more dollars?" That's not going to happen.
Right.
Yeah, I done laid out 7 stacks. I mean, that's pretty much all I'm gonna give your ass for a long time.
Yes.
But hell with that. I mean, I'm gonna give it in
You ain't get shit
installments.
else. Yeah, you ain't getting shit else. If I done gave you 7 racks, you ain't getting
Nah,
shit
you
else.
get
Listen, if I gave you $7,000, you better name that show after me. I better be on every time of that show from
nah
But
that
henceforth.
you know
yeah
what it is, though. You know what it is, though, right? You got to know what it is. Now, with this coronavirus shit and everybody, state and county and local township is shut down. So, one thing, if you're a person that makes a little bit of money, and I'm speaking anecdotally, if you're a person that makes a little money during this COVID shit, you have more money. Because guess what? You're not out as much. You don't eat out as much. You're not going to the bar as much. You're not in the club as much. You're not walking around in stores and shit as much. You're only there when you have to be. So people have more money. If you're a person who makes money and this COVID shit didn't chop your money, you probably have more money than you normally would this time of year. I know I do because I'm not spending as much because I'm not doing as much shit. You know, the first key to having more money is spending less money. So the brother probably had a few extra racks, that he normally wouldn't have. So he was like, he probably said, fuck it, I'm gonna go ahead and send it to this broad, because she's my spiritual advisor. But he probably had a few extra racks laying around, man, because he's probably not taking his woman out as much. He's probably not, at the games as much. He ain't going to the stadium as much. He ain't at the pool hall as much. So guess what? You start to see the amount of money that I know with me, I'm starting to see the amount of money that I actually spend when I'm out, when I'm at the stadium, when I'm, at the goddamn football game, when I'm, and you're not doing that. You're not doing that stuff now. So you have all this extra money that you normally wouldn't have. And I think that might have played a part in it. The brother probably makes a decent amount of money. He probably had a few extra racks, man, laying around. So he said, fuck it, I'm going to give it to my spiritual advisor.
yeah.
I just the thing about it is this, man. I mean,
Worse than the church.
Listen, man. Y'all already know when y'all listen, man. As black people, we already know doggone well when it comes to hearing feel good talking points. That's why I'm a little bit weary of jumping on certain types of panels, echo chambers. I gotta be careful. I gotta protect me. Gotta protect my spirit. Some y'all gotta understand a lot of these places. Yes, Lee Leon, that's not unusual. That's not unusual for married men to be putting money down on sugar babies, on other things. That's not unusual, and all the men could tell you that. Hell, we can definitely tell you that is not unusual. Don't think because somebody has a wedding band on them, they don't be spending money on extracurricular activities. That is a full party. Now, but I can also tell you, there's a lot of mentally damaged women that are prowling around and saying, "I like to." Don't worry, I haven't did the Black Widow content yet. But a lot of y'all hear a nice, soft-spoken, wet and honey-based voice, and y'all literally nut up and think that is the alpha don of femininity.
But I want to say this, BMT, because that has happened to me like 3 months ago. I know I forgot her name. There was this content creator. She saw. She said, "Hey, Underwood, I see what you do. Yeah, right. And what you want from me. I know what you want. So let's get it out there. Because I'm not the one. But see,
You're right.
but this
You gotta
right.
be, but you're more seasoned under it. I tell y'all, we can talk like this because we're more seasoned in this kind of thing of life. A lot of the people, so when we talk, some people think that we're either hard or cutthroat, or we're too raw, or literally we're literally too brash in what we're saying. You know what I'm saying? But when we say it, sometimes they're like, "Well, why are y'all coming at us the way you are?" Because you understand this. This is I'm being honest, man. This space is where you go when you got doggone life boo boos, and rather than actually pour the iodine and just get and let it burn one good time and move on. No, 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 no. You gotta blow on it. You want the kissies. And see the right. See, I told y'all, this is the space where the predators and the prey all meet. They all meet. And so you're gonna have it where some people are going to be able to catch on and be marked. Men have been goaded by men here. Women have been goaded by women. It's not just opposite sex. It's literally, trust me. Why you listen? There's a reason why YouTube has not bothered to touch us. Too much lucrative money is passing on through. So long as Master's getting his money, he don't care what's going on until he's not getting his money. But just like they shut down OnlyFans and started shutting down those females, best believe this is not too far. I've seen a few people pull out some pistols already.
What kind of situation was this, man? Was this, just give me money, because I need to pay my mortgage, need to pay my light bill and my car note? Or was it some, give me money because one day we're going to get together and fuck? I mean, what was it? What kind of situation was it?
But I mean,
let me text them and find out how far I can go into the rabbit hole for this one. But go ahead, y'all.
So I mean, like, this BMT is right. This platform does draw predators and prey. But the reality is, everybody that puts out content, you get a check from Google. And I mean, I love it when I get donations on
Don't tell the secrets, Lady Raw. Don't tell
I'm
secrets.
not.
Yeah. Lady Raw, you know content creators, we don't talk about this in front of people.
Right.
All right now. You already know.
we gotta keep it real. We gotta keep it real. Like, you have to, first of all, I believe in giving back to my subscribers. So when I get donations from my subscribers, I put a portion aside to do giveaways here and there and give back. But I also always feel like it should be on a, this is what you feel to do. I just, for me, myself, as a grown person, I can't see coming to the platform and being like, hey, I'm in a messed up situation and I can't pay for this and I can't pay for that. And I need you guys to support me financially, because the reality is, if you didn't have a YouTube, right? If you didn't have a platform, how would you handle that business?
Okay, I had a question for you, because I'm glad you stated that, Robbie. But don't you know that there are content creators that have gotten into financial situations and have used it to do GoFundMe's and other things that were personally stuff that they should have afforded to handle themselves? I got criticized for talking about a guy that should have had certain benefits to take care of a financial situation that he had, and he was on YouTube and he raised $10,000, over $10,000 for something that I felt he should have been able to take care of himself with all the money he gets. But I don't like, and this is me, this is my opinion. I have issue, and I take issue, particularly with this particular person, that as a man, or as a particularly as a family man that he professed to be and so on, that you can't handle certain things that happen in your family and so forth, where you're actually asking subscribers and people who support you to take care of things in your home that you should be taking care of yourself.
Well, like I said, for me, I'm not counting I ain't counting no man's money. I ain't got counting no woman's money. I'm saying like that, if we know the situation. See, this is what I'm at. I'm as a man, because I've been through shit and I had to get out through shit. You know what I'm saying? But I have to understand this too. Everybody's situation is different. And then there are some people gonna go through certain situations, go about certain situations different. And there are sometimes that we not going to agree, especially us as men. We wired different. I know I'm wired different. So if I don't care what whoever think about me, but like I said this, that because I know there are some content creators that that been down for a long time. And they don't be saying nothing about it because they don't want to get crucified. If I ask them to give a little help or something like that, somebody's gonna come after me thinking, "Oh, you a man, you supposed to step up. You supposed to handle your business." Oh, I'm just saying it depends on the situation. But but there are some men do get over, and there are some women do get over too. I see that too. I'm just saying I just go by based on situation. You know what I mean? And that's me. Like I said, I don't count nobody's fucking money. I count my own underrated count his own fucking money.
All
And
right.
then whatever I want to do, I'm gonna do it. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Because it was this what I'm saying. We gotta stop getting to like, oh, you in this certain situation, you supposed to get your ass out of it. But we also have to understand this too, that things that's happening in this virus, especially for us as a people, it is crippling us. I know it because I've been on panels. It has I know people has lost businesses, has lost houses. They lost their apartments. They don't know what to do, and they don't want to go to. They don't want to go to some people because they don't want to get crucified. I'm just saying this. Gotta know situation. But is it true that there are some that take advantage, black men and black women, because it goes to saying black women too? We gotta put them in there too. Yes, but that's all I'm gonna say. We just gotta be careful. That's all. We just gotta have our eyes wide open. That's it.
All right. So I
So
just
it does. Go ahead, BMC.
so I finished talking to the couple, and I've already finished talking to the couple, and I finished talking to the. So I will go over this. So pretty much again, there seems to be a correlation whenever y'all get up on panels. People get up on panels, and I've heard time and time again that people get up on panels. They feel an enlightenment because they found somebody who empathizes with them, who understands them, who gets them, makes them feel good about themselves. And so when we start to see these talking points, and you start to hear a savior or a minister or whoever, an evangelist on these platforms say the things that you want to hear, then after a while, you start getting in contact with them. How can I help you more? How can I do more? And so you start wanting to get to know more of them, and you start wanting to start either Google chat, Skyping, and all kinds of stuff. And whenever you get into a situation, it's like the work wife or the work husband, or literally that minister or that pastor that makes you feel good because that person at home cannot understand you. And they're saying, well, dang, like, you know what? You get me, and I should take care of you. I want to look out for you. And you see, once you start getting comfortable with them, they start getting comfortable with you, and they start telling you and dictating your moves and telling you what to do. And see, I watch that happen a lot. If she speaks out of line, you need to do this. If he gets like this, you need to do that. And see, it starts there where they start learning how to tweak you to do as you're told to them. And then soon enough, boom, well, I need this. Or they'll start telling you, they'll try you. X, I'm falling down on hard times, and I know I don't want to ask for it, but can I get $100 or $120? Then X might say, hey, you know what? Why not? Or you know what, Rob?
no, that, no, that. See, me, I'm not that type of. First, look, I'm not one to tell people how to spend their money. Likewise, I'm not one to tell people how to make their money. Whether it be on YouTube or off YouTube. My thing is this. I mean, if you don't put out an amount of money, and you know that amount of money is detrimental to your real life, I mean, there's a problem with that. If you drop in money and it's causing detriment to your real life, all for the glory of somebody on fucking YouTube, that indicates a bigger problem. You know what I'm saying? I mean, fine.
And what happens?
Give motherfuckers all these money, go right ahead. I don't have a problem with that shit at all.
No.
Just tearing down your real life, though, it's a problem.
But see, X, what happens? See, X, the thing about it is this. This is why I said, when some people, and let's just look at it where, and I'm not attacking no said religion, but we know when some people are barely wanting to believe in something, they want to be saved, they want to hear that good word, they want your message to enlighten more people as it's enlightening them. You'll be surprised when they start dropping them coins and them dimes and stuff. Or literally, if, like I said, if I told a brother, listen, man, when she step out of line, you just shake the shit out of her. Now that he calls me, he hits me up. Yo, I did it. Now she got quiet and she ain't saying nothing back. Man, bump that shit D Darrell talking about. Bro, I'm gonna look out for you. And so, you know, these brothers get put on. You got to get out line, say X, that literally men are coming up here literally looking for daddies.
Yeah.
Coming up here trying to learn how to be women.
That's true.
Women say, let me teach you how to be a lady. I'm like, wait, you are 30 to 40 years old and you still trying to learn how to be a woman?
But this is the thing too.
How far have we fallen?
That's true.
This is the thing too. Like once people start donating certain amount of money to your platform, they definitely feel like they have control. Like they can tell you what content to put out. Like they'll have a whole attitude with you if you ain't putting out what they want you to put out. So do you really want to give somebody that type of power in your business? Y'all have to understand, the moment that you have a YouTube channel and you are accepted into the partner program, you are a business. So there's ways for you to get business credit for the things that you are trying to do in real life. Like you can go and apply for a DBA doing business as your channel name, get an EIN, and develop business credit.
Dealings, please, Robbie. Quit talking about our Google dealings.
She's sharing the secrets.
I'm just saying, like, it irritates me. It really does. Like, I don't mind helping anybody. I don't mind donating to anybody and everybody that's on this panel and a lot of people that are in the chat. If you're live and I come see you live, even if I don't stay the whole live, when I can, you know what I'm saying, we'll drop a couple dollars on the super chat, try to encourage other people to donate to your channels and your platforms. I'm just saying, like, this begging culture that happens in our spaces is unreal to me, because what happened to pride? When people say, you know, why there is no black power and no black pride, well, it's gone down the way of begging.
Well, here, let's look at it. But like I said again, I'm not stopping nobody. To how they get their donations. I respect all content creators on getting their donations, how you make your money, and everything. I feel like it was a long time coming for you, X. I'm so glad you started the league. You know, you dropped a lot of amazing content. I think you are well overdue. I feel like Underrated should get compensated. I feel like Rob B should get compensated. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of people should get compensated. I don't want people to think that BMT, you are shaming people. This is not the intent of this. If somebody's going to try to stamp it out, make sure they stomp that down for the record. But I know some people are going to still do it anyway. I'm talking about content creator and people in the chat. Y'all need to take accountability. Y'all need to be more guarded for yourselves. Y'all need to understand we are in a pandemic. We're just taking $300 from somebody to liably get you hurt. That man's woman was not playing. You don't know what they know or who they're in contact with that they will try to find you. Have y'all not noticed that people have been finding people on these channels lately?
Yeah, I know two stories.
Now, I'm just saying, only reason why I keep my gate open at all times But I always tell you, once you walk on Johnson land, you won't be coming back, baby. But y'all know me. I'm that crazy veteran with the arsenal. So that literally lets you know that, hey, BMT is home at all time, baby. Whenever you're ready to get to the Most High or Allah or Cuba, whatever God you believe in, I will help you. But see, I don't play these games. I don't. But I'm also letting y'all know, be careful. Fellas, stop playing with these ladies' emotions. If y'all have not noticed, these women these days don't have no problem striking you down.
Nope.
Yeah,
They have no problem. Y'all
Yep.
keep playing with these women emotions in these back chats. Keep promising them glitter, honey, and gold and penis. But when they come and you done got them all, penisitized, I hear nothing. Listen, I have not done the content yet of the woman who showed up to the other of a man's wedding pregnant.
Say one.
These women are remembering like cats.
Wait, did you say somebody showed up to somebody wedding pregnant?
Yep, saying you ain't crazy. You know what you did. You got me pregnant. These women, y'all brothers understand. I know y'all got a lot of women in y'all chat, but don't let that get your ass hemmed up into a situation like this, brother.
Yeah, and I want to say this. Yeah, I want to say this too. That I've talked to some brothers too. When you have like quite a few women, and then they start dropping a lot of dough in your chat, better be real careful. You better be real careful what you, especially like BMT talking about the back chat. Well, we gotta be careful of the private chat too. And trust and believe, they dropping things down. They writing things down. They're checking things out. And then when you stop that, that's when they come after you. You better be real careful. In my days, I see channels getting shut down. I'm talking about shut down.
And you said this brother was married, right? He's married.
Well, he's in a relationship. I don't know. I don't know what these people call their marriage. She said that's her husband. He was saying, see, that's another thing. That's another thing I gotta let y'all know. Y'all don't know what these people got going on at home.
Yeah.
Y'all don't know. They can say that they single every day, all day. You never hear kids or any living life form in the back.
Have a big old wife sitting on the couch.
Literally, as soon as they turn that camera, that woman is sitting right beside him. Y'all don't know.
Gassing it to get all your money.
They be crazy at Box and Rock. Well, y'all literally think that woman got her body together. Come to find out, her man gonna be getting out of jail in 23 minutes and 5 seconds. And I know that story. So believe me, I can go forever with these stories. Like some of y'all, I'm hearing a lot of y'all brothers tell me about y'all doggone DSS CPS cases, but I'm saying, me and I sat down.
Brother BMT, you already know, man.
I'm trying not to chastise y'all too much.
You already know, brother. We talk about this shit all the time, brother. A lot of motherfuckers on here, man. You know, they can be whatever the hell they want to be, man. You know, the YouTube and media is like it's like having a creative personality kit and shit. You know, you can get up here and say you're a fucking astronaut, and the onus is on us to prove you wrong. So
I ain't never seen six figure people in my life.
Yeah, I wish I was. I wish I was one of them.
I'm like,
I wish I was making the damn money. I wish I was making the money all these brothers is making, boy.
And y'all gotta understand, niggas can't. I mean, excuse me, dudes can't pimp they hoes on the street right now because of COVID. So if you think they ain't pimping through YouTube,
yeah,
listen.
That's a good point.
OnlyFans.
Yeah,
you're on OnlyFans pimping right now.
Yeah, pimp tube. You might as well call it pimp tube.
Y'all gotta understand, man. And like I said, I'm telling y'all right now, man. This stuff y'all need to slow down. I ain't never seen so much angry rich people in my life. If y'all are rich or y'all, I ain't never seen so much
Angry rich
angry people in
people.
my life, man. Y'all are still y'all. I'm like, damn, how y'all making six figures? Y'all ain't flown the coop. Y'all ain't do all this stuff. Goddamn, like
And they never
shit.
talk
Where y'all
about
going?
either.
How you making six figures and your motherfucking ass is in 10 different goddamn panels a day?
Yeah,
That's
Exactly.
I'm
what I'm
trying to
trying to
figure
figure
out
out.
like how are y'all clocking this many hours on YouTube? I
And
can barely damn shit.
y'all must be a hedge fund manager or some shit. You work from
Yo,
home.
but brother X, that's some real shit you spitting right now. A lot of these dudes is talking about the amount of bread they making, and it's like, yo, how you making all that type of bread and you on YouTube? Every time I jump on YouTube, you in a chat or you on a panel.
Ah,
Like,
like no
if you
matter.
making
Can I
money,
come in the kitchen?
if you making money like that, you don't have no time to be fucking around with
Yeah,
social media.
because
Because
if
I
you're
got businesses. I'm not always on social media. I might pop it. I might
yeah,
pop in. I might pop in and say something, but it's because I don't really watch TV like that. So I'm on YouTube a lot, and I see what dudes. So I might pop in and say some real quick shit. But for me to be able to jump on a panel like that all the time, I can't. I can't because
uh-uh,
what I'm
I
doing in
can't.
life.
I can't
Y'all,
either. I don't I
y'all,
don't have the time to be on YouTube all day every day, man. It doesn't fit within my work schedule or my lifestyle schedule. So, I mean, it's impossible. I mean, it's literally freaking impossible for me to be on this damn thing from morning till night. It's impossible. There's no
That's
way
true.
I could possibly do it. It's
That's
impossible.
true.
Like,
The only
What's the
only
saying? What's the
And
saying,
I
brother
don't
X?
make six figures. And I don't make
What
six
you
figures.
how the saying how the saying go, brother X? There's not enough hours in 24 hours for me to do what I'm doing.
Absolutely not. I can't do it.
Yeah, and I'm saying this that sometimes I do like two. I'm sorry, I do like sometimes two lives. BMT, you know what I'm talking about, brother X. You know what I'm talking about. Raw talking about. So sometimes when I do be home, if I gonna do two lives, I'm gonna make it happen. I'm gonna make sure there's gonna be some truth there. But between that, I do have a life and everything though too. But y'all right, it be some like I remember one time I did some food shopping and I left like 8 o'clock. And it was like they was it was like some brothers was on. They was talking about six figures. Yeah, they need to get their weight, get do this and that. Okay, that's 8 o'clock. All right. So I got back like 9:30. They was on. Okay, so I said, let me go take some rest because I was gonna do one. I said, oh yeah, I gotta finish up one of my series on my channel. I'm gonna do. So I went with what I see it was in the channel. I said, okay, let me cut this off, and I laid it. All right, that's like 10 o'clock. I woke up. That's 2 o'clock. I did it. That's about maybe like 3 hours. They were still on there. Okay, but then I cooked. Now people know that underrated do cook at times. I feel like having a nice dinner. You know what I'm saying? So I cook. All right, that'd be like maybe hour and a half. I was looking go stroll through YouTube. I see BMT doing this thing, Raw. I never forget that Raw doing her thing, stuff like that. And then I was trying on there. I said, let me check out this other channel. They were still on. Now understand this again. From 8 o'clock. Okay. So after all this is on the Thursday, then my brother X was on, he had his little do his thing on there. He had Jay Randoms and somebody else. I forgot the other brother name, right? That's like 10 o'clock. I said, some tell me to turn back on it. Underrated, go back and check that channel. Now this is going on 11 o'clock. The same brothers is on there still talking about six figures. 10, 11 o'clock, the 10, 11 o'clock, I mean 8 o'clock today. And these brothers talking about six figures, talking about you need to do this and that. Or these brothers don't, if their brothers don't have this and this and that. And I just looked and I'm saying like, wow. So you're gonna knock another brother that is trying. And so I figured out that when these brothers talking about these six figures, and then you got some brothers, they talking about I got this certain license to help people. And then, but they knocking anybody else down. Something is wrong with you. You need help.
You,
But you gotta understand, they get these six figures by doing these marathon lives. Like if you're on
Mhm.
live for 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 800,000 hours, yeah, you're getting paid because you're getting paid from AdSense for your commercials. You're getting paid from all your donations. So if you do that every day, all day, yeah, by the end of the month, you might be at six figures for the year. I don't know.
Nah,
What
but Raw B, but Raw B, why you saying that? I'm not gonna say I haven't been on panels. I've been on panels, or I'm not gonna say I've been on panels, but I've been in chat rooms where I've probably been just lingering there for 4 or 5 hours. It's not like AdSense is just jumping in like you getting cut off by commercials. You're not getting cut off by commercials like that. So a lot of this shit come from donation,
Yeah.
yeah,
and a
but you
lot of
gotta
these dudes ain't
realize
getting.
too, while there you might have a core group of people that sit in and stay for the whole stream, you have plenty more people that are jumping in and out. So they getting hit up with all the ads and commercial as they popping in or
Yeah.
out. Which is why you see that, like, even right now, BMT videos say 26 people, and y'all make sure y'all please thumbs up the live. We got 26 in the chat and 19 thumbs up. But when he ends it, he may have 600 views because of people just popping in and out just to be nosy
Oh
and
yeah,
to.
yeah. So on the back end, yeah. So on the back end, he's getting
Yeah.
commercials. Yeah, on the back end, he's getting commercials.
No,
That's a
that's
fact.
true. But let me. Here's one of the things about it, and I don't know, I'm gonna show y'all a little YouTube behind the scenes magic. I call and schedule a lot of things with Raw, D. Darrell, and X. We literally actually, and if I see certain channels like on the radar or other people going, I don't go live. I don't. I'll just, if Raw, like Raw goes on, Raw's gonna have on Tuesdays. I don't go on at night. If I can, I don't go on like on on Tuesday, but that's when I'm on Raw B show. On Sundays, it's supposed to be the Hour of Power. And when X had DXL on Thursdays, that was when I was on X channel.
Hmm.
So literally, we had schedules to meet our schedules because we had either family or business. D Darrell would have us set up. He said, "Hey, brother, I need you to come through, do X, Y, and Z." So we had to set our schedule accordingly, like a YouTube TV guide, so that way, everybody can coordinate. But I can't do. Listen. I can't do no doggone. Listen, I promise y'all. Now, the most I will do is 2 hours. If that in the name of holy YouTube, Google Jesus, because
Nah,
I,
in the same token, BMT, you're a family man. You got other shit to be doing.
I
Like
do, King.
understand, like yeah, you got other
I
shit to be doing.
lost out a lot. I have lost out a lot sitting at this damn computer. And Joe, did you see that? Guess what? Guess what grandma just did? She woke up from a coma. Really? Where the hell was I at? Well, you were here.
Hmm.
So
Shit, you ain't
I'm
shit.
not. Listen, I'm not
BMT, you
family
ain't
time.
shit. You say grandma came out of a coma.
Woke up
I
from
am
a coma.
because of y'all. Because of not gonna say y'all. Listen, man. I'm now like, yo, bro, I'm just gonna send y'all to other channels and let y'all go have these conversations, man. Like, listen, I get it. This is why I tell people this is one of the beauties of having people in your life. Because you can always talk to them when you turn off the screen and
Hmm.
have a conversation. You can always have that same if you literally are a person with some type of character, what's going on, Green Machine? Then literally you can sit down and some of my deepest conversations are not on YouTube. They're actually what
Hmm.
these people offer YouTube. And we were like, we would like to talk about this on YouTube, but because of the mind state of some of the content creators, like I know, like I could talk with Kane on certain things that are real cutthroat deep about accountability for men and women. But we also understand that certain prophetic teachings they go against the grain of algorithm. Now, a lot of us, I will possibly say, all us five content creators, we don't take a stance with any said uh groups. I think we're like probably the most neutral channels that you'll probably get. We're not trying to. We just call it for what it is. And but the problem is we're not. I'm not seeing a balance now. Now that 87K, y'all creators and y'all people, good job. Good job. You probably might make over 100,000 before the end of this year. But I'm gonna tell you right now, y'all son of a bitches ain't gonna never get me. Oh, y'all never get me. Oh no. I might do a super chat $1 or $2. But goddamn, I know X is like, well shit, I ain't part of that damn thing, so fuck. But I just gotta be honest. Y'all men and women, stop. Y'all went from goddamn TV church to goddamn YouTube evangelical goddamn ministries. Y'all need help, man. Y'all need help bad.
You make a good point, brother BMT. To have people in your life for real is very important. I mean, I can't just be up here all the time. I have a business to run. I have a wife. I have grandchildren. I have people in my life. So, I can't spend all my time up here. They wouldn't let me anyway. You think my woman will let me be on here for goddamn 12, 15, 16, 100 hours? Ain't no goddamn way.
Big
Plus,
facts.
I have other shit I have to do,
That's
and
big facts, brother X. That's big
yeah.
facts, brother X.
Yeah, ain't no way I got a wife and I'm on here for 10 hours, 12 hours. Yeah, right. It's not going to happen.
Honey-do list, all type of stuff.
Yeah, even on my days off, I got a big ass dog that I got to feed every day. I got all kinds of shit going on around here. So there's no way I can do it, And I think many people, I don't know how many, but I think many people, YouTube is their fucking life. They don't have other people in their lives, so they get up here, they get to conversate, they get to build, they get to talk with like-minded people, where there's nothing wrong with that. But I think the problem is when YouTube becomes your life, not just where you make money or your job, because it's different if it's your job. If YouTube is your job, I'm not mad at you. You put your content out, you get your money, all right? But I don't think YouTube should be your life. Like, my business is not my life, all right? I open up in the morning and I close at night. I bring my black ass home I bring my black ass home to my wife and everything like that. But once it becomes your life, man, I think that speaks to a bigger problem, because it's almost as if you've kind of meshed. You got your damn life and YouTube are meshed into one thing. That's why we see this motherfucker on 35 goddamn different chats in a day. One day.
I want to say
one at a time.
You have it where the million subscriber YouTubers, I'm seeing, and I'm seeing them fall off. They're having mental breakdowns.
Yep.
Because ever since this country or the world done shut down, the viewers have been demanding more of them. Like, they just want to see them turn on. So some people want to live their lives through D. Darrell or through Kane or through Rob B. And they'll start literally saying, well, I pay you, so I own you. Don't y'all see? Listen, I'm telling y'all right now, man. Y'all might want to start to slow down. Creators, I get it. The money's coming in. Much respect to you. But I'm telling y'all, slow down with this stuff.
I know that happened to me the other day, and I'm not even that big of a content creator. If somebody hit me up in my social media inbox, like, where are you at? Come post. And I'm like, I'm living my best life. I don't got time for you to everything.
Yeah.
See, but that's the thing, Robbie. Social media became people's lives. That's why they could have dropped the movie like they dropped, like, what was it, last year or the year before? What was that movie called?
Which one?
Ready Player One. Ready Player One.
Oh yeah.
Where it was like Whereas like people want to live in the virtual world. Like right now, living in the virtual world for a lot of people is better than living in the real world.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. Like for me, I'm single. So
I can't be mad at a woman for 24/7, 7 days a week, 52 weeks, 365 days. I can't stay mad at goddamn pussy that long, y'all. That takes a special person. Just like y'all women who are mad at that one penis that got you. Listen, man, find some help. Listen, if y'all need D Darrell email, I will send y'all to him. We got too many professional people. I have Nichelle. She's a lawyer. If y'all need some help, man, I can go find some people for y'all, man. But literally getting on, and listen, I'm not stopping y'all from y'all hustle, but god damn it, man, go get saved
It's out of control.
somehow. Like,
It's out of
yeah,
control.
saved,
It's out of
man.
control
This
right
is
now.
not normal anymore. This is not normal.
But
yeah,
I mean, I think D. Darrell can kind of validate this point. A lot of people use this modality too as a way to explore the dating world, to put it out there what
Bro,
they
you
want
going
and
back
what
to
they
that world
don't
again.
want, so they can attract people. And a lot of people have narcissistic personality disorder, and they also exhibit massive attention-seeking behavior.
yeah,
Yes, that there's a lot
Yeah.
of that going on. That definitely are people using this for their own reasons, particularly for dating or finding women or men or whatever, and they do exhibit some forms of that narcissism in a sense of entitlement and so forth. That's a definite, man. That's throughout the whole
But
platform.
but but
But
that's the downside. That's the downside, brother. That's the downside because you have to go out. See, this is why a lot of brothers ain't bumping into good or relationships that's worth having, because you're looking for online. When you're dealing with online, that's why they have shows on MTV and things like this where they can put out a show like Catfish, because you don't know what you're dealing with. Anybody could put anything on this online thing. You don't know what you're really dealing with. When I was coming up, you actually had to meet a woman, and that's how you
yeah,
got to vet a woman properly. When you vetting a woman online, you don't know what you're getting. We don't know
yeah,
what anybody. We don't
You're
know
right
what
about that,
anybody
Kane.
online is saying to us.
You're right about that, Kane. And also, I get that. Would also let me hit up something that was said a lot. Somebody, and I'll shout out to Grant. Just let me use this real quick. He said some people use it to vent. Now, listen, you're right about that, Grant. True. However, I used to always hear when I've been here for almost 4 to 5 years, and underrated and X, and a lot of us will say that literally this was the one space that a man could come to literally actually get to have his own space. First of all, you're on social media. This ain't no. You don't have no damn space. Literally, you're on the open web, dummy. So you ain't that damn. It ain't no
Right?
secret club where they can't see in and watch what you're doing, unless you have
Exactly.
a secret back server that nobody knew about. You're open. That's how they found you. Once you pass the maximum capacity of 5, guess what? Everybody knows who you are. So this conversation, everybody knows who y'all are. When y'all get up on here and tell your problems, everybody knows your problem. It's not in a
mm-hmm,
closed space. When you get up on here and Robbie would say, my man is not doing me right. Whenever I go to goddamn Mickey D's on Crowfield Boulevard, do y'all not think somebody is clocking exactly where she's at and figure out, oh, so your man don't do you right? Yeah, so does my girl. All of a sudden, I'm pillow
yeah,
talking. A
yeah.
lot of y'all are getting caught in the pillow talk. My God,
That, that DM will be full, boy.
And that,
They getting caught up. They getting caught up in this. They getting caught up. Yo, BMT. They getting caught up in the social media pillow talk.
yup. We
yeah,
we done seen that happen too many times.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
and then
goddamn,
it's
and
yeah,
goddamn everything else. Now
mm-hmm,
7K. And I listen. I told the brother. I said, listen. He already knows. I already see. He already is subscribed to a few channels. So you're free. Now I don't want y'all to think y'all gonna be calling BMT. I might have to go get the A phone number or X's phone number. I,
Hell no. Don't give him my damn phone.
Don't come to my number. Don't come for my number.
I don't have to pass y'all
Don't
off
come
to
for my number.
y'all are not gonna be calling me to literally have this conversation. I can give y'all the X. But X, my
I gotta give it to you, man. You preaching today, man, because you're right, man. You know, a lot of times people think that, you know, we get up on this damn media here and somehow the shit we're doing is secret. How the hell is it secret when it's on a public damn forum, on a
Yeah.
public platform where anybody can turn it on and watch? It's like,
Yeah.
oh man, we got to keep this amongst us. Well, why the fuck is it on the internet? Shouldn't we be doing it in the back?
Right. It's going
You know,
it's going to spread out anyway. It's going to spread out anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Because look, the other day,
Yeah, exactly,
right?
brother.
I'll give you a
That's
prime
facts.
example. I'll give y'all an anecdote of mine. The other day, right? Because y'all know, you know, I work with you in the back scenes, brother BMT, and I work with other brothers too. The other day we had a Zoom meeting, but we didn't air it. It was just a bunch of us brothers, you know, going over some ideas and shit. And notice you didn't see it on nobody's channel. You didn't see it on my channel or anybody else's channel. Now, if you want to talk about keeping things amongst us, that's the way we should be going. We can't say we're going to keep it amongst us, then slap it on a platform that has billions of fucking viewers. That doesn't make any sense. To try to be private and public at the same time. It's either private or it's public.
But
You know?
this is the problem though. You know what I mean? Brother X and BMT, and I'm talking brothers now. You got some brothers that are content right now. They have a certain disagreement with another brother. They want to sham them. They want to sham it
all the
you know
time.
What I'm saying?
I worry about that all the time.
Right,
brother underrated. Brother underrated. But why you saying this is what I'm saying? A lot of these dudes is jumping up on these panels and they in the chat room and thinking black men, they trying to take it to the next level, but they doing hood shit. This is the shit that you see in the hood.
Yeah,
This is why
exactly.
the hood
I
is so
agree on that.
dysfunctional.
Listen,
and that's what I don't like about it. You know what I'm saying? Yo, if you got something against me, yo, come to me as a fucking man. Yo, don't throw no fucking shade at me. I be tired of that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, yo, be a man.
You talking gospel. You speaking gospel. I can tell you right now. That is why I didn't go to the United Negro Conference that happened. But I'm like, no, too many goddamn unknown. See, I can call and talk to X. See, y'all liked it when y'all had those female debates. Why? Because we did that, and we took our time to put those things together. I can always sit down with D Darrell. I can always set up emails with different people. I have sat down and me and Raw have set up stuff. That's why. Listen, man. But I you got to pick, and you got to watch and see what people do, and say, okay, I'm watching how he handles that. I see what he's doing. You can't just say, well, all skin folk ain't your goddamn kinfolk. If y'all haven't learned that by now, all skin folk and not your kinfolk. People will be happy with you and they'll work with you. But the minute they start seeing the super chats coming to your channel and you getting 1,000 views, hashtag Whitegate. We saw what happened. Some people might get some views. Then all of a sudden, another person not get those views, but they all working together. And you know what happens? They get upset.
Mm-hmm.
They get upset.
And then it's this bandwagon mentality on this platform.
Bandwagon mentality, and I don't want no part. I do not. That's why
but that's what, as black folk, that's what we do. That's what we've been doing for a long time. This is why we ain't been able to progress in this country yet, because we do the bandwagon shit.
I don't feel. Listen, do you think I feel any type of way if D or X or Raw or Underrated get 5,000 views and I only get 100? I'm not gonna feel no type of.
I'm not saying you're gonna feel that way. I'm just saying that see a dude like you. This is why I come to your channel, BMT. I look at you as like a real dude. I look at you like a. This is why in the hood. I know a lot of people like in this space don't like hearing that shit. But I'm a dude that came from the street, and this is what it is. I respect dudes in the hood. There's a lot of dysfunctional shit that goes on. You got the bottom level hood dudes that's gonna be stuck in the hood on their bullshit. But a stand-up hood dude to respect what you're doing. Like, yo, I respect what you're doing, and I'm not no hater. This is why you see all these words being made up where dudes say, yo, you're a hater. I'm not a hater. I respect what you're doing. That's why I come over here and I support you. If
Yeah.
you ain't a hater, you gonna come and support your brother because you see your brother trying to make a move. He's trying to make a move. He's trying to level up. And if you're
Yeah.
real, if you real with your shit, you're gonna support that dude because you see he ain't out here on no bullshit.
But you
When I
gotta
come to BMT,
understand.
I see all he speaks about all type of shit. When I go to Prophet X, he's speaking about all type of shit. Underrated, you already know I mess with you. Salute, bro.
No doubt. You know I
He's
got you.
he's talk he's talking about all type of shit. Raw B. When I saw her the other day, it was a panel that BMT did not too long ago. When I saw what Raw B was talking about, I got to salute that sister. That's a real sister. That's a stand up sister. That's somebody you got to go support.
I appreciate that.
Like I said,
And I want to piggyback a little bit off of what you said, King, because a lot of things that do happen on this platform is very hood. You know, there's
Exactly. That's what I
old,
see.
yes, there's an old adage that said if you don't want black people to know something, put it in a book. And
Exactly.
yes, what I found on this platform is a lot of black people don't know anything because they don't do their research. And I'm going to tell you, everybody under the sound of my voice, if you are doing content, if you are participating in panels, even though you're not a content creator, do your research. Be able to verify and validate your talking points. Don't just throw stuff out there from a subjective point of view. Well, this is how I feel about it, or this is how I'm interpreting it, because you could be interpreting something completely incorrectly because you don't know the truth of a thing.
True. I
I
said
Yeah.
think
Yeah, I got to salute
we
that.
got it.
I
Like
got to
I
salute
said,
that.
man, I don't listen. That's why I said how long since I started stepping away from the echo talk, man. Like I don't mind. Like plenty of times I got up and I have had disagreements with Kane, Raw, me and Dita Rowe. Definitely, we don't always. I don't know why. I don't know why people always think we always see alike. That's actually how we became good friends. Actually, the way how me and X actually started talking was literally me and him were not even cool. And he
Yeah.
said, "Yo," he told the unicorns, he said, "Yo, back off. I want to talk with him myself." And ever since then, it was it was just smooth. Like y'all gotta understand because we respect each other as men. We do. We just was always on that level of literally, hey, we don't always have to agree,
Yeah.
but
That's just real life
but there's
shit.
a code amongst, like I said, but I'm not like I said. My vision going double now. But shit, I'm done. I've been, like I said, I'm running. I done
Yeah,
ran
I
out
go through the
of
same thing. I
shine,
go
and
through the
y'all
same
going.
thing, BMT. I go through the same thing, BMT. If I take my glasses off, I'm like Velma from Scooby. My shit on.
I'm
All right. All right.
like I said, y'all. I done. Like I said, that was the one lamb, sacrificial lamb. I don't know other content creators that will do that and give that kind of cash back. Not that us six know. And I'm not blasting nobody. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just letting y'all know. There are people out here making money, and there are people out here giving money from content creators to chat, and from chat to content creators, and all around. There's different networks going on. All I'm saying is this: please be careful. Please be careful. I'll let each one have their closing words. That way we can go ahead and I'm gonna start it off with X, and I'm gonna go from X to Raw, underrated, D Darrell, and Kane. We can go on out.
All right. As always, brother BMT, man, I appreciate you having me on. You know you're my brother.
Respect.
Um, this week, I'm looking for somebody to debate one of the Macs. I got a Mac who want to debate. He said he want to debate one of these educated lanes or on the topic of lanes versus Macs. So if I got any takers out there, hit me up at properthought at yahoo.com. That's properthought at yahoo.com. But other than that, say peace, brother D Durrell, brother Kane, Lady Raw, brother.
All right, brother.
Already know. Thanks for having me on, brother BMT, man. Hit me up, man. I see y'all folks on the other side, man. Peace.
All right, be safe, brother.
Be safe. Go ahead, mamas.
I just want to say this was an amazing conversation. I am glad that that person was able to find some resolution in their situation. And I'm glad we were able to look at how we are giving and receiving money on this platform. You definitely have a responsibility as a content creator that to make sure you're not taking advantage of someone and to make sure you're pouring back into the community that supports you. I want to give much love and respect to all the brothers on the panel and thank y'all for always providing me a safe space, even when I'm the only woman here. And yes, make sure y'all tune in Tuesday and underrated. I hope that you could come Tuesday night and D Durrell as well. We're going to talk about this week sexual relationships on Tuesday night show.
Oh, cool.
Oh, I need a part of that. What time you doing that?
You said
Yes.
what time? Yeah, what time?
It's 8 p.m. CST. I'm gonna forward the.
Hold on, let me pull up your channel for you.
Yeah, I need to.
Okay.
That's my type of talk.
Raw. Is it possible I can come a little late because I might have to do a very important live on Tuesday? That be now about 7 o'clock, but I'll be finished by about 8:30. That's still good?
Yeah, that's still good. That's fine because we usually go for a little while on Tuesday.
Okay. I said if I do it, if not, I'll be there at 8 o'clock. Okay. I just gotta see how my schedule is.
Okay. And Kane and D Durrell. Well, D Durrell, I have your email. Kane, I don't think I have yours. But Michael, what are you talking about? Y'all hear Michael? Child going off. But I'm gonna forward it to BMT so he can send it to y'all. But yeah, I talk about a little bit of everything on my channel. For those that don't know, I don't put limits on myself. I'm not a niche content creator. I am the content. So whatever is on my spirit and my heart to talk about that day, that's what I talk about.
Thank you. Somebody else just like me, but BMT, you all over the place. No, whatever I want to talk about, I'm gonna talk about it. The hell, I only talk about one thing. What kind of person am I? So
Yes.
I'm not just gonna talk about one damn thing. What kind of content is that? All right. Thank you, Rob. Listen, you guys, I got Rob B's channel. Email me if y'all want to, if y'all are serious and y'all want to get on with Rob B. She is you can meet ladies like right down there, one of my favorite girls to hang out with. I saw Essence of Awe podcast.
Hey, what's up, sweetie? Hi, Essence. How you doing?
Like I said, literally, if y'all guys went on Kane, you will really enjoy the conversations. Yeah. She does have she has the brothers and the sisters come up. Usually I know me and Dana are her more we're permanent slots for that. That's on, but and it's her. But we definitely enjoy having a D Durrell has started to come through. The crowd really feels for him when he comes through. And they like I said, the conversations are getting pretty good. And literally hit me up on blackbrother123@gmail.com. Oh wow. And I will definitely give y'all her email. Just make sure you say, give me Rob B's email, and I will definitely get it to you, okay? So email me at blackbrother123@gmail.com. I'll get you Rob B's email, and definitely I got y'all. So what's going on, Grant Harper? Go ahead, underrated.
Yeah, let me off, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, y'all.
All right, Ro, I'm gonna hit you up later.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I can say thanks again. As always, and we definitely got to work more. We definitely got to hit up more. And
always.
And you know what I'm saying? Just all I can say. People say, "What's your work?" Just check out my channel. That's all you need to do. Check out my channel, see my growth. You know what I mean? And I do chop up series. That's what I do now. You know what I'm saying? That means it's not an interview. I just ask a few questions. You're on the Darkest Round Table. You just talk about what things you do and stuff like that. That's what I do. And if you don't mind, can I get out my secondary email? If you don't mind, I want to.
Yeah, you want to get out your secondary email? What is it?
Yeah, I want to get out my secondary email. My secondary email is all low caps. It's JT Blackman. I'm sorry, JT Blackstar 49 @gmail.com. And also that is also an email that if you need somebody to talk to, that's also the email you can go. You can do. You know what I'm saying?
What's
Because
that? What's that? You want me to put that in the chat, or you want me to put that in the back chat?
you can do both.
Okay. What is it again?
It's all low caps. JT Blackstar 49 at gmail.com.
JT Black Star 49
At
gmail.com.
gmail.com. Yeah,
So if
that's
y'all
that's
need somebody to talk to, literally hit up brother underrated. Please hit him up. Like I said, I listen, man. I've done talk to a lot of y'all on your third shift, early in the morning when y'all getting off from work. Like I said, I like I said, I wish a lot of y'all will go get some help. I think we might need to start forming a network system for men to talk to men that are well rounded and leveled to keep them from suicide, from doing anything crazy or jumping off a cliff, from domestic violence, from drugs, alcohol. These
Mhm.
things are real.
I might do. You know, what I'm thinking about. I do men's talk and everything. I'm saying if time permits, because I got to take care of certain things. I might do a special men's talk on my channel a little later on. I said about another 3-4 hours. So if anybody interested, if I do it, you will see me. I probably post it on my community board on my channel. So just look out for it. I'm just saying I might. I'm just saying I might. No, just checking.
Mhm. Now we have it with my brother, and we've been running back and forth down these highways of YouTube, brother D Durrell.
All right, brother. Appreciate you for having me in today, man. Definitely love to converse with you. Definitely appreciate the commentary from the other brothers on the platform. Uh, well, I just like to say to each and every to the listener, the subscriber, and so forth. Um, just be careful how you operate in these particular streets, and you have to understand that you don't want you know use YouTube for the purposes that it's set up for. It's entertainment. You can be educated, but when you start turning things into real life situations that affecting your real life, it may be a time that you may have to step back from it. I mean, there's times where I've taken breaks. I know my brother BMT took breaks, and if you find yourself in situations like that, quote unquote entanglement per se, financial entanglement, then that's an eye opener that you may need to stop doing what you're doing and change up some things or kind of reconsider the investment that you're putting towards this. There's nothing wrong with donating to people. There's nothing wrong with Cash App and PayPal or what have you. But again, when you're doing things that are affecting your relationships, you're doing stuff that's affecting your real life, then there's a problem. And what we talked about pretty much details that as far as how this stuff can actually flow into your real life and it can disrupt things. And we definitely don't want that for our brothers, man. We want people to use YouTube for what it is, and if it gives you a distraction from real life, you can learn things, you can connect with other brothers, you can start up businesses and do other different things and network with other people on how to do things. That to me is the primary purpose. I understand some people come on here to date and find other women, and that's okay too if you just do it in the right manner. But when you find yourself being manipulated and so forth, or you manipulating others and all that, then that's when things get a little crazy. So um I like to
All right, man.
just encourage these guys to just kind of reflect on how you're doing. If you find yourself caught up in a situation, just look at what you're doing, and you may want to change it up. Or like I said, there's nothing wrong with taking a break from it. So that's all I have to say, guys. Y'all have a great evening, great morning.
All right, peace.
Mhm.
Peace, yo. Salute to what the brother D-Rail just dropped on y'all. For a lot of these brothers in this, for a lot of these brothers in this space that don't believe in game, and not to say that he's gaming y'all, because I know y'all feel like somebody gaming y'all, they playing a trick on y'all. It's not no trick. What the brother just said was some real shit. So salute to the brother D Darrell, man. Go subscribe to that brother's channel, man. That was some real shit.
Mm-hmm.
But as for me, the brother Cade, I've been in some drama the last 2 days. I've been in some shit going back and forth with these dudes because I'm a dude from the streets. Like I always told motherfuckers, like I'm giving y'all some game, and I know game has been something that motherfuckers don't want to hear in this space, and I get it. But forget all that. All I'm saying, BMT, salute, man. Keep doing what you're doing. Underrated, you know you my guy. Raw
No doubt.
B, salute. D the real. Do your thing. Everybody that's on the panel, salute. Everybody in the chat, salute y'all. It's your boy, the God. Y'all see me in the chats. Kane still 178. God Allah. I got some content coming to y'all soon. It's
Yeah,
some
man.
fire content. I'm a 5%er, so I'm gonna teach y'all how to be God because we as
I
black
think
people, we
we're
are
gonna have to
original
have a
people.
talk about that, Kane. We're gonna have to have a talk about that. Um, email me, Kane, but we're gonna have a good talk to this
Yeah,
evening.
yeah, 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 yeah. Cause I like to have your number. I got your Gmail, but
Um,
I'm definitely gonna send you my number, and we could really chop it up on the phone and really take it to the
I
next
want to do
level.
I want to do a conversation with you about some of the stuff, and I want to talk with the older brothers about is the old code dead. I want to talk with y'all. Is the old code
mm,
dead?
Yeah, I like to have that conversation. I like to
yeah.
have that conversation because a lot of these young dudes they need to get put up on some. I'm not gonna call it a game because I'm on God level. That's why my name is God Allah. Like I said in the chat, y'all might see me. I'm Kane Sta, Kane slash Sta dot
Mm-hmm.
17. Matter of fact, not even a dot. Kane slash Sta 178 at God Allah. Y'all see me out there. I'm
I've
a
seen you
five
finish
percenter
on
dude.
that.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
I'm a 5% dude, and I'm gonna show y'all how to move like original people, cause that's who we are, and we have to stand on that. And we've been
Yeah.
down for a minute, and it's time for us to make an uprise. And right now, it is a perfect time because we have the internet, where we could teach brothers. That's what we're supposed to be doing, and that's what we're doing. A lot of brothers want to be on some other shit. Like I'm saying, I'm not gonna say that I'm a street dude. I'm not gonna say that I'm not. I'm a street dude that came up in the streets, but I made it in life, and I could teach a lot of brothers some shit, and I'm trying to make it happen. So just look out for the content, and I got some fire for brothers and sisters.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and like I said, I greatly do appreciate that, Kane. Make sure you hit me up. But I'm gonna start sitting down. Like I said, the direction that my channel's going. A lot of people always like to ask. They can't figure out BMT, and I said that's easy because I'm not in y'all spaces. I'm just not. I'm in my own lane. That's
Mm-hmm.
one of the things I stand by, and I wear that with pride. You know, for this type of thing where some people it is kind of hard and embarrassing to go and admit this type of issue. You know what I'm saying? And the brother knows, and I put my and I talked to him. I said, look, I want you to learn from this. You know what I'm saying? Don't matter how much money you think you got or what set of actions you think you have. Any and everybody can be God if they're not properly mentally trained and have fortitude.
Yeah.
And so I try to talk to y'all, and I don't want y'all to think this is a female bashing thing because she just showed you that guess what, that the women know how to play the game just like the fellas.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
So when I try to talk with y'all, it could have gone so many different ways.
Could have been deadly.
Could have got yes, it could have. And I've seen people die for $5, get stabbed right there in the chest, all for $5. And these weren't no bums. These were people. They were wearing some goddamn Izod and goddamn Fubu. Just letting y'all know how old I am. They were fighting over
For us, by us.
Exactly. You know that's back then when we were rocking that Boo Boo and Izod and all that. Literally, they're right there on the street throwing dice on the wall.
Yeah.
He said, "That's my $5." And then all of a sudden, I saw the man lay down on the floor.
Bleed out.
And when the rest of and all us kids, we were told to run, all for $5. So if I know that people would kill for less than $10, imagine what people will do for $7K.
Seracs.
So y'all gotta understand. Oh, it's ain't nothing for us to be ashamed of our podcast TV. It's just that that's why I said I can't wait till we gonna do the con. I want to set it up. I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call up a lot of us. We're gonna ask: is the old code dead? Now I kind of put myself. I understand where I fit in because my mindset.
When you trying to do this? When you trying to do this though, BMT? When you trying to do that?
You gotta hit me up, Kane, and you'll be one of the
Yeah, I'm
leading.
hit you up.
Yeah,
gotta hit me up.
you got my email. You can hit me up too. Also, BFT, I do series, but on one of my series, I do the OGs and elders, and
Okay.
I talk about stuff like that. You know, maybe we could hook up, and I do want to do a chop up with you, and also I want to do that series because maybe I could set up because I know I got to finish that series, and maybe we could link up and you can come to my channel. You know what I'm saying? We could deal with that too.
You know what I'm saying? No problem. Like I said, listen. All y'all gotta do is email me. I be laying up in my bed. Like I said, hit me up, please.
Drop the email again, BMT.
Yeah. Just email me, brother, so I can have it, so I can guess I get you.
Email your BMT. Drop the email again. Drop the email again, BMT.
Drop his email.
Yeah, drop the email again. So you know what I'm saying. I know what it is because I got you. Like we did back and forth on emails.
Well, I'm outside. That's what I said. BMT, you can email me later on so I can plug you in.
I'm gonna do that right now.
Okay.
I'll put it back. I'll put my email in the chat for people. Like I said, I got one eye here
I got this shit
now, and the other eye is in the afterlife right now. Just like, okay, your bed, Negro. So, like I said, the main thing about it is, y'all, I'm going to, like I said, the content I'm going to be setting up. I'm going to be setting up some interesting content for is the old code, then who are the old guards, and then I want to talk to the new guards or the new generation. Then after that, I want to have the people from different diversities to ask, where do y'all plan on seeing this nation go from here? Like I said, I got a lot of things, but see, I now understand that sometimes somebody has to be that person to literally just say, "Hey, I set the table. Y'all sit down. Let's eat and let's talk." Because I'm not trying. Listen, man. I'm at peace with myself, and I fear no man or no woman or no nothing. I'm at peace, but I feel like a lot of people need peace. So, like I said, um, we definitely. I'm going to be bringing on the people from the Doomsday Preppers, the preppers, that are prepping. A lot of things happening. I'm not sure. Nobody I have yet heard, and I got to talk about it. Nobody talked about the explosion in Texas. Nobody talked about the explosion in Texas that blew up. That I said, man, boy, we must be in trying time. Literally a whole explosion. Nobody wanted to talk about it. That literally was a whole blow up explosion in Texas. And a lot of people don't want to talk about that. That's the last thing we want to hear.
I just the first. Well, I heard a little of it. You know what I mean? So I definitely got to check it out.
Something got blown up in Texas. But that's the thing. Why I love. I'm not constricted to talk about just one thing. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, you guys be more wise. Listen, be more wise with your stuff. Deal with the people in front of you. You know what I'm saying? I'm always want to talk with y'all, but understand, unless I can sit down face to face and deal with you, you don't truly know me, BMT. You don't know Kane. You don't know Underrated. You only can presume what you think you know. You know what I'm saying? I know of Kane because of what he talks about, and it lines up to what that of where I come from. I know of Underrated because we come from the same darkness of pain and on our come up. So that's why I can empathize more so of our struggles of our upbringing. It's very similar,
Mm-hmm.
but we're all different men, and you don't know what we did to get to where we did.
Mm-hmm.
From bologna sandwiches to eating rice and goddamn pasta and hearty food, but you
Gov-
don't
gov-
know what we did to get
government
there.
cheese and jelly and all that shit, man.
Government cheese and powdered milk
Yeah.
and all that stuff, boy.
Talk to them.
I live,
Talk to
I
them
live.
underrated. Talk to them.
In,
Talk to them underrated.
Look, that they don't know the struggle, man. They don't. I'm gonna say one thing too, BMT, and you touch on that. I do talk about disability too. We got to talk about our brothers in disability that we leave out. That we don't want to have these conversations. How the system treat them. You know what I'm saying? To get the necessary help as adults too. That we sometimes that we make fun at them. I want to talk about it more too. That people scared to talk about.
we got to. Like I said, I'm a disabled veteran.
Yeah,
In series.
that's why I'm saying that. You know what I mean? I don't mind having these conversations.
No. I get you with that. I get you with that. Like I said, we had to send a few brothers back up north to a homeless shelter. There ain't enough homeless shelters down there for men.
Mm.
I said, y'all might also go back up north, man. They said, no, it's cheaper down there. But I said, there's less resources for you down here. Up there, you got more public transportation. You got more things to
Yeah.
help you get. Once you come down here, it's either you got somebody that you know, or you on your own and and you got to fight your way back up. So I got nothing but love for y'all, and I want the best. That brother, he knows better. The content creator, all love for you, babe. And you know what I'm saying, I'm not stopping you. You know what I'm saying, but please be careful, both of y'all. Much love to everyone in the chat.
Thank you.
Like the
Thank you.
video, share the content. All content creators, please email me when y'all get a chance, and I'm gonna email Underrated. I know he's outside, and let's set something up. All right, peace. God bless.
Peace.